ambassador to India and special envoy to South and Central Asia. At the Oval Office ceremony, President Donald Trump praised India as one of the world's oldest civilizations and the largest country in the world. Trump said that he's confident that Gor will strengthen the partnership between the two largest democracies and deepen strategic trade ties with New Delhi. Let's listen in to what Sergio Gor had to say.
Forward to enhancing the relationship between our two nations. But again, thank you for entrusting me with this position, and I look forward to doing a great job.
Well, along with that, in terms of the big commentary, the U.S. President Donald Trump, who says that Washington is getting close to striking a fair trade deal with India. Speaking at the swearing-in of his new envoy to India, Sergio Gor, Trump said that the upcoming agreement will be much different from the past deals, aiming for more balanced trade and stronger economic ties between the two nations.
You know, we're making a deal with India, a much different deal than we had in the past. So right now they don't love me, but they'll love us again. We're getting a fair deal, just a fair trade deal. We had pretty unfair trade deals. They're very good negotiators, Sergio, so you have to take a look at that, if you would, please. But we're getting close, Scott. I think we're pretty close to doing a deal that's good for everybody. Tariffs are very high on India because of the Russian oil, and they've stopped doing the Russian oil. It's been reduced very substantially. Yeah, we're going to be bringing the tariffs down.
What kind of level are we talking about here?
I mean, at some point we're going to be bringing them down. Without tariffs, this country would be in such trouble, as they were for many years. That's why we owe $38 trillion. An economic disaster. It would be a national security disaster if we lost the case in the Supreme Court.
All right, so that's the word coming from Trump on India-US's trade deal. Let's see how that goes. But moving on, the U.S. Senate has begun the final votes on a deal to end the government shutdown, the longest in the nation's history. Now, if passed, it will move to the House, where Speaker Mike Johnson has urged members to return to Washington for a swift vote. Now, Trump says that he supports the deal in its current form, which would reopen the government for the first time since October 1st.
All right, and Federal Reserve Governor Stephen Miran says a half-point interest rate cut in December would be appropriate to guard against economic slowdown. And in an interview, Miran urged the Fed to move faster than its usual quarter-point pace, but said at minimum a 25 basis point reduction is needed. Despite internal divisions, markets still expect another rate cut next month as inflation and job growth continue to cool.
All right, then, those are some of the top global stories that we are tracking this morning. And